extreme weather here. We actually looking at a crazy uh, a system, a low pressure system. There's the low pressure system moving the all the way to the north. This low is at 104 millibars, and it's going to get a little bit stronger, and they will be a little bit tightened up. It's going to be a little bit flooding next couple of days. It's going to be a lot of rain with the low pressures forming. It's just 99, but 6 hours, but even more than that, hours, let's go to all the way to just low moving upwards. Still there and moving up to the north, all the way to the north, and there's gonna be a couple of high pressure coming there, in there and out there. Just gonna be a little bit snowing, but the more thinkings about this low pressure forming and out that outway, then it's just gonna be a little bit quiet. I will explain in a little bit. When that low pressure finally move, there's gonna be a little bit of snow, and then the West Plains have a little bit more rain. They finally maybe going to get lots of things out the way. In case it's going to get stronger over time to maybe like 193 low pressures forming, and then it's going to be a very, very cold air. Just otherwise just try to get much as possibility when it's going to come again. Well, something like whether it's quiet, it's just maybe another weather will be not posted often as I can get to. So how much does the difference between warm and finally post the value dry and value cold on November 6th, and then that low pressure forming, and then it's going to be lots of things out their way. And then, but maybe on November 11th, maybe there's a chance for these Cape, but it's gonna be a little bit lower Cape in November. But there's some could be a little bit high on November 12th, but it's not a lot of Cape, because there's gonna be still gonna be a lot hastily out there producing these storms. But I will keep on the floods and severe weather coming in next with a warm dew point scenario, but it's gonna be very dry back again, since that very dry it is on the 7th and also on the 6th either. But today it's just gonna be a good day. Gonna be maybe a good see those storms popping up upwards over time. This is what a penetrate radar shows for not right now, but blowing up. There's not lots of things coming up in Florida, but to get a little bit closer to do so. Then these storm scenarios coming up with going on over time with these thunderstorms and also other things like lightning. That's what's going on over time. There's a little bit chance for it coming. But there was a little bit of water spout on like today at around that like at 10 and 27 a.m. And also so hard to predicting the future forecast what's going on over time when these storms are like 4:30. That one's a good time to see on the radar. Hopefully it's maybe a very soon at maybe around 4 or 5. See any minute now. See it coming or not. For those storms popping upwards. For these storms coming upwards, it's still a good question what is going on over time and why these storms will be more intense. This one is on a single radar going on over time at 4 o'clock, but it's keeping on updating in a single couple of minutes over time. See, so there's going to be a lot of this storming weather over time and the day and out. When it is just something, when it is very good on the radar, but is amazing. But on a super when a single radar, I will tell you what's the difference between that. This is but look a bit more hard to see what going to get over time, what it's going to look like future days on the radar. But those single storms are better look at. This was look on like has radar, but better with a single radar to use that. But it's just there's a tropical storm. It is out there, but it's going to head towards UK. This is the W tropical storm, and also like that. But there's not lots of interesting going on over time. But this was going to look like on the precipitation forecast with time with a model with it, and also how much it depends on what play out in a Benadryl ones. And this huge low pressures forming over time. It's headed towards the north, but it's maybe a little bit in the North Carolina have a little bit of flooding problems in there, and it's gonna be moving outwards just because there's a high pressure. But meanwhile, because round Rockies mountains and the west have a little bit of snow and rain together. What's going on over time, and a little bit storm in Canada, in there and outwards. That's when it's maybe a good time to figure out what when is the best time to see those severe weather or not. Well, I will still keep on it over time with it. This thunderstorms season, the or a couple of days when it's severe weather, I will going to show you the things before it happen. This is extreme weather out here.